The weather is starting to get chilly today, and I turned on my heat for the first time. It's only October 1st, but when the heat comes on and the weather turns cold, we know that Christmas is around the corner. So, what's the best way to celebrate Christmas? But by turning a couple of Christmas tree ornaments. This video, I'll be turning two bells. One, the very traditional shaped bell, and another, a little bit decorative. I was just using my imagination and just went with it. Obviously, I start out using a tree branch that fell on my yard. I think in past video you've seen this already. This one fell early last spring, so it's kind of dry now, so I can kind of use it. And hopefully you enjoy the video. After I cleaned up the tree branch and made a cylinder shape, I start shaping the first bell. The first bell will be the more decorative one. It's kind of actually came from a mistake. I started out making the bell, the top part and the bottom part exactly the same dimension, and kind of did a divot in the middle and realized a bell does not shape like that and it looks ridiculous. So, and then you can see that I start to turn the top part a little bit down further and further. The first one was more experimental and a lot of mistake was made, especially the part that I actually parted the bell before I should have, before I sand, before I did the friction polish. And as you can see at the very end, when I tried to do a friction polish, the bell actually fell off before I actually even get to that point. So this first one was a very learning experience. On this second bell, I actually made a lot of mistakes. First, I tried to hollow out the internal, try to make it an actual bell shape on the bottom. You can see all the gouges that's on it. I guess I still don't really know how to turn bowls yet because I was catching and got to a point where a piece was caught so bad that it split the wood on the bottom. So that's the reason why I actually have to turn the cylinder down even more into a much smaller piece. Finally, I completed the turning of the two bells, and I am using the smallest drill bit I have to drill a tiny little hole through where I can thread a really tiny metal string through the bells to hang it on the Christmas tree. I actually do not like the end result of these crafting metal string. So I'm actually went on Amazon and bought Christmas ornament hangers. They look more decorative and look better.